Sometimes when the world is so sunny and people are a bore, I go to my shaded corner, my shaded corner. A place with all my favorite toys and games and movies and more. I go to my shaded corner, my shaded corner.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 20.
Episode 20. Woo!
We're going to do a special episode because tomorrow is our wedding anniversary.
Our 8th wedding anniversary and our
12th.
12th anniversary overall.
Because we got married on our dating anniversary.
Mm-hmm. The anniversary of when you asked me to be your girlfriend.
And we'll talk all about that in a minute.
Uh-huh.
Because we want to get through our weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Which we didn't do much.
No.
So if you want to start.
You want me to start?
Yeah.
Okay, my week has been consumed by watching Bridgerton. For anyone that doesn't know, Bridgerton is a Netflix show. It's actually Netflix's #1 show this Friday.
Okay.
And it's a period piece. It's from like Victorian England. And it's about a love story. It's based on a romance novel. It's cheesy, but it's so good. It's so good. And I don't know, I just really like it. I really like it. I'm into cheesy romance stuff sometimes. I'm going to definitely... So I finished the first season. The first season's only 8 episodes. They're supposed to make another one. I will definitely be rewatching.
And what is this on?
Netflix.
Just another reason to get rid of it.
Absolutely not. We can't get rid of Netflix now because all the show... Like, I watch so many just Netflix shows now.
Like what? You watch Bridgerton?
Umbrella Academy.
It's not even on.
What?
The show.
Umbrella Academy?
Yeah.
They're making another season.
Yeah, but it's not actively on.
They make one a season. What do you mean it's not actively on?
And you watch it for like a week. So we only have to pay for Netflix for like a week.
No. I need it now because of Bridgerton.
Okay.
And also I was told to watch another show.
By whom?
About Vikings by Robin.
What show of Vikings?
It's called The Last Kingdom.
If it's not Norseman, then get the fuck out of here.
It's not Norseman.
You haven't watched Norseman?
No, I haven't.
So you're not watching another Viking show until you watch Norseman.
But...
It's shit. I can tell you. What is it called?
The Last Kingdom?
It's shit.
No.
It's shit.
Oh, God.
Is it the Norseman?
No.
Then it's shit.
Okay, I'll watch Norseman too, whatever.
No, first.
Okay,
Before
I'll
you watch
watch
anything,
Norseman.
That's what we're doing today.
First.
We're watching Norseman.
Okay, fine. And I watched Disenchanted on Netflix.
No, you we didn't even finish it.
We didn't finish it. I want to finish it.
And that was a year ago. We didn't finish it.
I still want to finish it.
We're not coming back to it.
Why? I'll watch it by myself.
You're not.
So yeah, we can't get rid of Netflix now.
You can.
No, we can't.
The only thing worthwhile is the Transformers thing, and that show sucks.
Bridgerton.
That show sucks.
Bridgerton.
And I got done it in 2 days, so.
and 365 Days, which is also another like super cheesy kind of kinky movie.
Kinky.
Yeah. It's got like a little dominant edge.
Is it 50 Shades of Pastel?
Yeah, it's 50 Shades of Grey-esque.
Stupid. Just watch porn.
No, I like the story.
There's some stories
there
in older
is no
porn.
stories
in older
porn.
They had that pirate one.
Oh my God, there's no stories in pornography, babe. Nope, nope. I'd
Yes.
rather watch 365 Days.
Yes, there are stories in pornography. Oh, you were lonely in the locker room. Let me help. Or something busted in your kitchen.
Or I ordered a pizza.
Hey,
Like,
people need to eat. Is that not a story?
It's so stupid. No, that's not a story. 365
You're
Days is
inconsiderate to world hunger. That's what I'm getting from this.
I think that's a stretch.
I'm sure there are some stretching.
Well, hopefully, if they don't stretch, I'm going to be...
That's not the stretching I was talking about.
Oh, well, either or way. All right, so that was my TV week was basically Bridgerton.
Well,
Bridgerton and Sabrina the Teenage Witch. That's about it.
We're rewatching Good Omens
We did start rewatching Good Omens yesterday.
instead of Gremlins 2.
I mean, both good options. Good Omens is just so good.
It is. And I'm in a David Tennant kick.
You are in a David Tennant. So you started watching.
Yes. Doctor Who.
How's that going?
Everyone talks so highly about it and how it's so amazing. Mm-hmm. And it's not good.
It's just
I've
not
never
your
gotten
bag.
into it.
It's
I've
just
never
not
liked
your
it.
bag. You've never liked Doctor.
But I like David Tennant. So he might be one of the actors. I'm trying to feel around if he's one of the actors that go on my list if I have to watch everything he's in.
Okay.
But he's good in it. But it's just so weird. Like I don't know. People like it, and good for them. And I'm gonna watch these 3 seasons with him in it, and then I'm not watching it anymore. But Neil Gaiman wrote 2 episodes.
He did,
but not with David Tennant.
Not with David Tennant.
No, he was he was writing it while David Tennant was the Doctor. But,
okay. Who was the Doctor after David Tennant?
Some guy, some weird-looking guy. They're all weird-looking, but he's the one who I always thought of as Doctor Who, the modern Doctor Who.
Okay.
But, yeah, so I'm also listening to a podcast with David Tennant. It's his. It's a clever name. David Tennant has a podcast.
Yeah, I asked you what the name of it was. You're like, David Tennant has a podcast. I was like, yeah, I know. I want to know the name of it.
Yep, that's what it is.
It's that Abbott and Costello routine. Like,
yeah.
What's the name of the podcast? David Tennant has a podcast.
So, I only listened to 2 episodes. It was Michael Sheen and Neil Gaiman. So,
okay,
it's not too bad.
I'm trying to look up what is the name of the really funny British guy that play every time I we watched it and we watched 8 out of 10 cats or the Big Fat Quiz and I was like, it's that guy. What's the guy's name? I'm looking for.
Just look up at IMDb for Good Omens.
That's what I'm on.
Yeah, it's like
Who does he play? He plays Percival, right?
No, he does. No, he does. Pulsifer.
Pulsifer.
I don't know if it's Michael. Something.
It's not Michael. I don't think.
It's babe. If I look it up, I'm okay. You've been on it for 5 minutes.
No, come on.
Thrilling podcasting going on.
I know. I'm gonna find this. I'm gonna find this name. It's Newt Pulsifer, right? I'm not crazy.
I don't know what his name is. Jack Whitehall.
Jack
Done.
Whitehall.
It's the 5th. It's the 10th one down.
I don't know how my IMDb is going right now, but anyway, yeah. So Jack Whitehall,
who we only know from Good Omens and from
Big Fat Quiz.
Fat Quiz.
And 8 out of 10 cats does
one
does
episode.
Countdown. But he's so funny and cute. I like Jack Whitehall.
The fact that most Americans don't enjoy British humor is sad.
It makes us sad because we love British humor, but
they're missing out.
They are. There's just so many good British. Like watching 8 out of 10 cats does Countdown and the Big Fat Quiz made me realize how many good British comedians there are.
Some of the best British comedians.
Yeah.
Like I'm watching like stand-ups now that because I'm not big into comedians.
Yeah.
And stand-up. I like Kevin Hart and Sarah Silverman was my favorite comedian.
Yeah.
But like Sarah Millican,
yeah,
is maybe the funniest.
And John,
he's not that funny.
Not that.
I watched some. He's funny on the shows, but his stand-up
isn't as good.
Isn't as good. Sean Locke is pretty good.
Sean Locke, yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, so like we found a lot more comedians that we like, but we like British humor. I mean, it's a certain type of humor. You just gotta like it, or you either like it or you don't like it. I think. And you started watching Big Fat Quiz because of Richard Ayoade.
Yeah.
And
Noel Fielding.
Yes. Who's crazy and wonderful.
I have to keep watching the IT Crowd because I got it on DVD to watch it with the commentary, but I stopped watching with I also stopped watching Good Omens with the commentary, I think.
Why? You love
Things come up.
commentary. I don't like commentary, so I'm not
That's
with
how
you on that. But
That's how you get all the inside quips and things that go
Yeah,
on set and behind the set.
I'm just not that into it. I don't like commentary. It doesn't seem to grab me.
Okay. I guess that's all right. What else for you?
The rest of my week was basically I started working out again.
Woo! How's that going?
Good in the sense that I've been doing it consistently.
That's good.
I went to the gym 5 times this week, and I did yoga 2 times this week. And let me tell you, doing lower body like circuit training and then doing yoga is the most painful experience I think I've ever had. It literally made my toes burn to try to do like a yoga stance after lifting.
Why would your toes burn?
Because like so one of the big I've been doing like these beginner yoga videos because I've never done yoga before.
Okay.
Like officially. I did like
So you're doing them on
one class and stuff.
on YouTube.
I'm doing them on YouTube. I'm not like going to classes or anything.
Okay.
1 because of COVID and 2 because the place that I go for classes doesn't have like a yoga class.
Okay.
So I've been doing like these beginner yoga videos, and like their big thing on beginner yoga videos is like it's like a whole body experience. Like every part of your body is in control when you do yoga. That's like the whole tenet of yoga.
Okay.
And part of it is like you have to like curl your toes and like put pressure on your toes at some points.
Okay.
And that is an experience. And like when I did it, my toes were like on fire. My like feet burned. It hurt.
It's athlete's foot.
It's not athlete's foot. I don't have athlete's foot.
I need to start working out. I gotta bring the bench back out and work, but I don't feel like it.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, so that, and then I've been like consistently going to the gym.
Right.
Because they're like enforcing masks now, which is good, which makes me a little more comfortable, less anxious.
I think weren't they always?
They weren't during the summer when there was like less cases. They weren't like super enforcing it. But
I thought
now,
that was the whole point of it.
Yeah, but now they're like heavy duty enforcing masks.
Okay.
So it's more comforting. But yeah, so I'm looking for this GD lipstick by
GD.
GD.
A GD.
GD.
What's that?
Goddamn.
Are we censoring on this podcast now?
No.
Are we clean?
No, I don't think we ever were. We started the episode by you telling me to watch porn instead of watching things on Netflix. I think the censorship is going out the window.
The cussing aspect of it might be gone, which now we can go up a tier on podcasting because you can say if you're explicit or clean. And now we can say this podcast is clean because all we talk about is porn over porn-like shows.
Oh, yes. Anywho, so this goddamn lipstick from NYX, or NYX, it's like all over the internet. It's like this double-ended lipstick.
What double-ended? Like there's one on each side?
Yeah, so there's the color.
Yeah.
And then there's like a gloss, and it doesn't have it has no transfer, meaning that it like stays on your lips for like until you put makeup remover on it or you like wash it off.
I don't think you should put makeup remover on your lips. That doesn't sound like, I feel like that's a chemical and it shouldn't be on your lips.
Well, my cellar water is natural.
What? Cellar water?
My cellar water, which is what I use to remove my makeup.
You shouldn't be getting the water out of our basement.
No. We don't have a cellar.
This is a cellar.
It's not a cellar, is it?
A basement is a cellar.
Is it?
Yes.
Is it the same thing?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Well, hillbilly talk is like you keep the food in the cellar. It's the place under the house or a different attached part, but it's under the house where you keep the food. It's the storage cellar. It's where people store things. So back in the day when it was like a cottage or whatever, you go in the basement, it'd be all dirt and shit or whatever, and you keep the food. But the common basement is usually, people's basements are usually underground, so therefore that's a cellar. You store things in the basement, right? Cellar.
I guess.
And our basement is half underground.
Yeah, so it's not completely a cellar.
It's still a cellar. It's the basement. Is it the basement?
It is.
It's
the
just
basement.
like calling a whatever. It's just a different name for things, like a faucet or a spigot.
I guess.
Welcome to Hillbilly 101.
Thank you for the lesson, Hillbilly. But yeah, so I'm looking for this lipstick. It keeps selling out at Ulta, but I haven't been to Ulta, and it keeps selling out on the website. But I'll find it eventually.
eBay, $400.
No, I'm not paying $400 for lipstick. This is a $11 tube of lipstick. I'm not paying more than $11.
If you just put regular lipstick on and put some clear coat on your lips.
Clear coat, like the spray paint?
Yes.
You don't want me to put makeup remover on my lips, but you want me to put spray paint.
Yes.
I feel...
You don't have to use spray paint necessarily. They make it
okay,
where you can brush it on.
Paint. You're essentially telling me to use paint.
Clear lacquer.
Okay, either or way, that's okay, but not makeup remover.
I mean, to be fair, we might be onto something. What if you put all your makeup on and then just sprayed your face with clear coat?
No, that's what setting spray is for.
It's the same thing.
No, it's not.
Same thing, but it lasts longer.
It'll also like burn your face. I
don't think it will.
I think it will.
How do you know?
Because it's not meant. Because like that stuff irritates your hands, and the skin on your hands
Doesn't irritate my hands, and I've been using that shit for years.
No.
Doesn't irritate my lungs either, and I breathe that in plenty.
I'm sure it did irritate your lungs.
Nope.
You just don't know it.
No, I was just coughing up colors.
Oh my gosh.
All right,
That's it. That's my week.
well, we went to IKEA.
We tried to go to IKEA.
So we finally decided to finish the basement without ripping out the wall, knowing what I needed. We're going to do some work upstairs. We got a lot of books that I've inherited. So we're going to do a library in the guest room. And we need some display things for our dining room because we want to get rid of some of the furniture, as well as put some DVDs upstairs so we can get rid of a lot of the DVDs down here. So we go to IKEA, and I mean, it said it was very busy, which is fine. We're walking up, it seems fine, everything. And all of a sudden, you noticed that there was a long-ass fucking line outside the store. So I guess they were limiting folks going in there.
And they're having their
I
sale
guess.
right now.
What sale? I've been on their website for every day, and I don't see any sale.
They have their end of the year, beginning of the year sale.
We need to find a time that we can go there when there's no one there.
I said, we should go on a weekday. We went on Saturday night, which is like pretty busy. So, especially since people can't go out anywhere on Saturday night, so they all go to IKEA.
Yeah, but we need to go in the morning on a weekday.
No, I think if we go in like late afternoon, we'll be fine.
I don't think so.
Really?
I don't think so. I have a feeling that it's going to be that way.
Okay, well,
and they don't want my like couple $1,000s of money for furniture.
They do. It's just other people also want to spend.
And I would order it online, but I can't order online because it keeps saying error. Your zip code is error. How the fuck is my zip code error? But so, all right. My week just involved your week pretty much, but I did get things in the mail. I'll start with the small things. I got my Transformers Kingdom ones, which they're $20 each, and they're the size and build quality of a $10 figure. So I'm a little pissed off at that because I got Cheetor and Black Arachina, who I hate. I hate her.
Why'd you get her if you hate her?
Just because the line, so I can have them like on the shelf together.
Okay.
All of them. I got to support the Beast Wars toy line, which then supports the Beast Wars show. So they make more.
Okay.
There's a new comic coming out too, but I don't have a comic book shop to have them pull me comics. Even though I do go down to Delaware every week now, so I could just use my old comic book shop.
Could.
But we'll see. I got my Skeletor in the mail, who was $14.
Okay.
and is twice the size as the Transformers.
Okay.
And then my statue. So, on the show, if you listen, I've wanted a statue for a long time. I wanted a life-size statue of something. I wanted Venom. I did not, and if anyone's keeping score, I did not get that for my birthday or Christmas.
Nope.
Or I just wanted a nice statue.
Mm-hmm.
But the last podcast, I think it was, or one of them, I talked about that reindeer I found. Well, he arrived, and he is glorious. If you follow us on Instagram, it'll be up there if it's not already. He's my favorite.
Cute.
I'm going to keep him down in the kid cave and then just look at him like I'm doing right now the whole podcast.
Longingly looking into his eyes.
Look
yes.
how happy he is.
He is very cute. He is very cute. Not even going to lie to you. He is extraordinarily adorable.
Oh, speaking of cussing, what else did we do this week?
Oh, we watched The History of Cursors. Or
What
is
was
that
it?
what it's called? For History
I don't even know what it is, but
of Cursing with Nicolas Cage.
I was having a conversation with Marshall. I think it was Marshall. No, it wasn't Marshall. It was Jamie.
Mm-hmm.
About how they could have had anyone else host it. And it would have been a better show. Sorry, Jackie. But he's fucking trash.
He's not good at it.
He wears 18 layers of makeup.
His
and
face looks so bad.
And his fake dye job on his hair and his beard makes him just look like he's a mannequin.
Yeah, it's not good.
And he's not funny.
Yeah, it's not. He's not good in it.
Or talented.
He's really not good in it. Like, it's just.
Or attractive. Sorry, Jackie.
just keep rolling that in there, babe. Yeah, like, it's just and he's so monotone in it. Like, it's just
he is always monotone. He can't do anything but monotone.
He's just not good at it. He was really, really bad at. I did not expect him to be that terrible, but he was. He was just terrible in it.
We have to have a watch party with Jackie for the new Jiu-Jitsu movie that came out with Nicolas Cage.
Oh, jeez.
So, I think he's in something else coming up too. But he's in everything because he takes whatever is handed to him.
Because he needs money.
Does he still need money though?
I think so. I think he's still in debt. He owed the IRS like a lot.
Yet other people don't pay and nothing happens to them.
Yeah.
But
it's
world's out to get Nicolas Cage, evidently.
Evidently.
Okay. I think that's it for our week.
Yeah.
So we can jump into this exciting section.
You don't sound as excited.
See, here's the thing. I didn't write any of the outline, and I couldn't think of anything to come up with. So I am underprepared. So you're running this.
I'm okay with that.
Okay.
I'm okay with that. With running this particular section.
Yeah, our anniversary.
Our anniversary section.
Which is tomorrow, the 11th.
Yep. So, I figured for this particular section,
Okay.
we're gonna do some. First, we're gonna do. We're gonna talk about our anniversary gifts that we give each other. That's the first.
Well,
one
I didn't. Okay, but
you didn't get yours yet.
I didn't get mine yet. You got yours.
But I'm talking about like our traditional gifts.
Gotcha. Okay.
So that's the first thing. So you could talk about what you get me, and I'm going to talk about what I get you. So you go first.
Every year I give you a wave. Hi. And a thumbs up.
Okay, hilarious.
Because you the best.
Hilarious.
No, so for every year, I guess it just, I don't know how it started. Maybe you have an answer for that. That these became what we give each other every year.
I think the theme came out of us because our anniversary is so close to Christmas.
Yeah, well, my birthday is in December, beginning of December. Then you have Christmas. Then you have our anniversary on January 11th.
Yep.
And then you have that other one.
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day. So we always spend a lot of money on Christmas. And I think at one point we had a conversation about just spending what we want on Christmas and then getting specific things on these other days.
Yeah.
And not spend, well, minus my birthday, but the other ones.
Yeah, like except with the exception of your birthday and Christmas. So yeah, so it came out of necessity of like I don't know what to get you for our anniversary because
we
I've
bought
gotten
everything.
you so much for Christmas.
Correct.
Yeah. Also,
Okay.
when we first got married, we didn't have that much money, so it was like a
Right.
It was like a we have to mentally limit ourselves because otherwise we're not going to make it.
Right. So, but yeah, anyway, so every year I get you a dipped rose.
Mm-hmm.
And
For anybody that doesn't know, like the dipped rose thing, I think that did come from Steven Singer. I think it was originally a Steven Singer thing.
I don't know. I don't know. This is your first Steven Singer one.
This is my first Steven Singer one this year. But
Not that means much, because the other ones are just as nice.
yeah, the other ones are Steven Singer is
And
definitely
they're not that much different in price.
No, I mean the dipped roses are about the same from wherever you get them. It just depends on what color you want.
But yeah, so what it is they dip the rose part in like a clear epoxy or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then they dip the rest of the stem, and then they trim the rose, and they trim the leaves, because they dip the leaves in the clear stuff too. They trim the rest of it in either like a gold, an actual gold, or a platinum.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
So like it's like an everlasting rose kind of thing, and
Right.
I love that. Love it. So that's what you get me every year,
Mm-hmm.
and I love it. And I love seeing what color you get me because you get me all
There
the
was a
pretty
color I
colors.
wanted to get you this year, but with everything happening and all that stuff going on, evidently I missed the boat
Okay,
on getting it
that's okay.
because everything was sold out. So I got to do what I do every other year and just order like in the summer.
That's okay. So that's what you get me. I get you a glass every year,
Like a tumbler,
a tumbler,
a whiskey tumbler.
and then every 5 years I get you a decanter.
Right. Well, and a tumbler.
No,
Right.
just a decanter.
Really?
Yeah,
I thought you gave me a glass that year too. I have to go count them.
I think one, maybe like the first year I gave you a glass and a decanter.
There was only one.
Two.
No.
2 years.
How? We've been.
First year I gave you a decanter.
No, you didn't.
I think I did. Yeah, I
No.
did.
No, you didn't.
Are you sure?
No.
I'm pretty sure.
Pretty sure you only gave me the one decanter with the ship in it.
No, that was our 5 year, and then I gave you the first year decanter. Now I know for a fact that it's not that.
What other decanter?
It was like the crystal one, the square one that says year 1 on it.
Does it?
Yep.
I don't know. I don't remember that one.
Oh, thanks.
Well, to be fair, the decanter you gave me 3 years ago was pretty awesome. So
Yes, I did. I did give you an awesome.
with a glass, so it's a globe, and it's in the center of it is a glass blown, like old school pirate ship or something in it, which looks awesome.
Yep. But the first year I got you one too. You're gonna go upstairs and look at it after this.
I am, and then we're gonna find out who's lying.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll report back. But that's our anniversary gifts to each other every year. So I thought that was nice. Like a nice sweet tradition that we have.
Okay. That's nice.
All
Now,
right.
do you want to just jump right into talking about Valentine's Day?
No, we could do the
Because we brought it up before.
yeah. So I said this and you got mad. You got a
Well, it's
little
rude.
snippy. I think that because our anniversary is so close, it makes like Valentine's Day kind of like meh.
Yeah, so you don't care about Valentine's Day. You don't care about the
I think that our anniversary
holiday
is so special.
holiday card companies invented
I don't.
holiday.
The candy's nice.
I don't even. Do I get you candy?
You get me flowers.
I don't even remember what I get you every
I
year.
would like you to get me candy. If you could get me candy and flowers, that would
I
be
don't
great.
like giving candy as gifts.
You don't, and I don't know why. Because I love chocolate and candy, and you don't like giving it to me.
I don't know. I don't like giving perishable things as gifts.
You don't. You've never liked. Well, you used to not like getting me flowers either, but that.
Yes. Well, yeah, because I got you a fucking potted flower and you gave it away.
I didn't give it away. I gave it to my mother so she could be the caregiver of said potted flower. So that
You just said you gave it away. You gave it away.
No,
you
no,
gave it to your mom.
No, I made my mom a surrogate caregiver.
Where's that flower?
On my mom's windowsill.
So you gave it
so
away.
I could come visit it anytime, and it's thriving.
You don't look at that shit.
It's thriving. Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
My mom makes me look at it all the time.
Oh, here's your flower that you abandoned.
It's more so like a conversation of, this is the flower that Chris gave you. And I'm like, yes, it is. You've done a great job,
This
Mom.
is the flower that Chris gave me. Like that painting.
The painting that my mom bogarted. That was hilarious.
I did a really nice painting.
You did.
I love that painting. And somehow your mom took it.
I was supposed to give it to somebody, but
No.
I didn't.
No.
Yeah,
Was I supposed to give it?
I
was keeping it.
I was
going to
give it to
you, I
some.
think.
No, you gave it to me to give to somebody as a gift.
Really?
That person ended up. I ended up not talking to that person after
I don't
that.
remember.
And then
I
my
thought-
mom
I
said
think she just stole it. I think she stole it.
No, you wanted to take it back after I didn't give it to said person, and then
I don't remember.
my mom's like, I really like this. I'm gonna keep it. I'm like, okay, and you're like, why did you let her keep it?
That's a $500 painting. I want my money.
It's not $500. You definitely sold a painting that size for much less than $500.
Because no one wanted it. Evidently, this one's in high demand.
Only by my mother.
And me.
I love that painting, though. That's an awesome painting. Oh,
Yeah,
my mother enjoys it. It hangs in their house. Leave her alone. She's a wonderful woman that loves you and loves your artwork.
Next time they go away, I'm going in the house.
No,
taking
you're
it.
not.
I'm gonna leave something else up there instead. See if they notice.
My mom loves that painting. She's gonna notice, because it's of a lion, and that's what my brother's name means in Russian. So,
Okay.
So yeah. So like I like chocolates and flowers. So you now get me flowers, which I love,
Mm-hmm.
and I like chocolates. You just never give them to me. I give you chocolates all the time, particularly Reese cups.
Yeah. So okay. So they have a brownie Snickers bar.
Yes.
I saw that in the store the other day.
Yes. I don't know if it's. I don't like candy bars that have brownie in them. I've had others
I feel like it would just be
brownie pieces.
I feel like the texture and the taste would just taste like a cosmic brownie.
Yeah, and
which I'm not against.
You're not against. I am. I don't like cosmic brownies. I think they're waxy. So like whenever candy bars have those that brownie in it, I
Right.
think it tastes like wax.
Okay.
I think it tastes waxy. So I don't like that. But
What?
you're holding Hobbs and the whole time he's scratching you with his back paw like
And licking me. Like he hates it, but it's okay.
like it's okay in the front, it's not okay in the back. So yeah, but just to give you another, I'm going to drop another hint for you. Lint, as in Lindt.
I said we have a lot.
company.
We have a lot of lint in this house.
No. Lint as in Lindt, the chocolate company, aka my favorite chocolates, allows you to make a custom box of chocolates, a
First
custom
of all,
assortment.
Okay, when it comes to lint, I love lint, and I just eat the chocolate one. So if you want me to get you a special made variety, it's going to be the chocolate one.
No, that would be for you.
Well, I don't. Oh, I like lint, but I don't know. Like what? Drop some hints. Tell me exactly what you want.
Oh, or Lint is making like their own custom like heart-shaped box of like chocolate truffles. You can get me one of those.
You think it's going to be here in time?
They have them at the grocery store.
You think I'm going to go to the grocery store?
Why wouldn't you go to the grocery store?
Why would I?
You go to the grocery store for other things.
Like what?
Like peanut butter or bread or milk.
I don't. You do.
I do most of the time,
Yeah.
but you're willing to stop by there.
So go ahead. I'm going to write down a list of things I need you to get. Can you get a heart-shaped lint?
You shut up. I'm not buying my own chocolates.
I'll give you money. What, $5? Here's $5.
Fine, I'll buy my own chocolates. Women empowerment. Whatever.
There you go.
I don't need you to buy my chocolates for me. Jerk.
What stores have these?
Giant. I saw that at Giant.
I haven't been to Giant in at least 7 months.
That's untrue.
What Giant have we been in?
We went to a Giant together around Christmas.
For when?
I don't remember.
What Giant?
I don't remember.
Okay.
But I do remember.
You remember being in a Giant around Christmas. For what? I don't know. When exactly? I don't know. Where? I don't know. But it was a Giant because this is going to win the argument.
Yes. That's exactly right.
Okay.
But overall, yes. So I think that Valentine's Day is a little less special. But I don't really mind it not being as special. It doesn't really bother me. We get each other a card and something like small, and that's it.
Right.
And that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a greeting card company holiday anyway.
It's the one time of the year we can show each other we love each other.
We show each other we love each other all the time.
One time a year.
That's all I want.
One time. So Valentine's Day is the one time of the year we show we hate each other? We should do that.
No.
No. Got it.
No.
Got it.
Oh my gosh.
Got it.
No.
This is what we're going to do. Every Valentine's Day, we're going to write each other hate mail.
Okay. Number one, you know how anxious and paranoid of a person I am.
Uh-huh.
Do you think I can really handle that?
Well, you got the rest of the year to make up for it and heal. We should turn that holiday into something like
the airing of grievances.
Not like the airing of grievances, but like sarcastic things, you know? Like the one like when we were first dating, or I don't even know when it was, but when we would say like I love you I love you in part of all your flaws or something.
Despite all of your flaws.
Well, whatever. And then we started listing each other's flaws. We should do something sarcastic every Valentine's Day.
You would enjoy it. I would just be an anxious mess.
Look, we should give it a shot. Not this one because it's too soon.
Well, I'll think about it. How about that? I'll think about it.
It'd be fun.
Fun for you. It would not be fun for me.
And we'd get each other instead of like a cute cuddly teddy bear, we'd find something for like Halloween or something where it's like a massacred teddy bear.
No.
What?
I don't know.
This is brilliance.
I'll think about it.
That just means no. You're going to feel real bad when you get me something nice and you get some shit.
I'm not going to feel bad.
How terrible you are. You just start crying. I thought you loved me.
Yep.
Not today, babe. What?
You're not going to love me that day?
That's the point.
Wow.
Other people need love those days.
Okay. You're not going to love anyone that day. Don't you lie.
I don't love most people most days.
That's true.
But
it was a true fact.
I got copyright, trademark, something that's probably already a thing.
I'm sure.
I feel like that's already a thing.
Anti-Valentine's Day, I'm sure that is a thing.
It'll still be Valentine's Day.
Okay. So you ready for the wedding memories?
Sure.
All right. So this is going to be wedding memories and questions. So first one, obviously, best moment from our wedding for you that you remember.
Probably the wedding. The wedding, because more specifically, you walk down the aisle to kiss the girl.
I did.
From Little Mermaid.
Mm-hmm.
And then our vows.
Mm-hmm. Our vows were good.
But no, I like the whole kiss the girl walking down.
Did you? My mom. So when I walked down the aisle, I wasn't paying attention to anything except for getting to the end of the aisle.
Right. Don't trip.
Like,
1 step, 2 step.
No, I was looking at you and seeing your face, and it just made me happy.
I was looking at you and your boobs. Romance.
Thanks. And so I wasn't paying attention at all. According to my mother, people were blowing bubbles and everything.
Did we give them bubbles to blow?
I don't remember.
I don't think she was at our wedding.
She was.
I don't remember bubbles. We didn't give bubbles. We didn't do bubbles.
We didn't, did we? I don't remember.
Your mom's lying. She's not. She's thinking of someone else's wedding. She is thinking of someone else's wedding. How many daughters she have?
Only one.
Well,
Only me.
she was fantasizing about some bubbles.
She might have imagined the bubbles.
You know what would have made this wedding better? Bubbles. I'm gonna put bubbles in my memories. Oh, there's so many bubbles. Maybe someone's just farting next door.
We should watch the video again. We have it somewhere.
It's on my iMac.
Yeah, we should watch the video again. So that's your best memory, was me walking down the aisle to kiss the girl?
I think so. And the photos were fun.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. And the dancing to the Jonathan Colton song, where it was our first sweetheart's dance with everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a song about how you ruined everything in my life.
In the nicest way.
Yeah.
That is a great song.
I know, every moment. I liked every moment.
Aw, you're sweet.
Why? What was yours?
Our first dance. I still listen to our like
I
first
know you
dance
do.
song
You
all
listen
the
to-
time.
That's not...
The Book of Love by Peter Gabriel.
Yeah, it's all right. Like, it's not my favorite song.
I love that song.
I know you do.
And I listen to it and I think about our first dance, and I loved our first dance. That's my favorite memory.
Not the actual getting married part? Cool. Gotcha.
I loved getting married, but our first dance was very special, and I really enjoyed it.
Good.
Plus, I picked that song because it made me like flat out bawl at the end of Scrubs.
Right, and that's how you should pick all your movies or all your most important songs from Scrubs.
From Scrubs. You picked the song the groomsmen walked into from Scrubs as well.
I did.
Mm-hmm.
Guy Love,
Guy Love.
where they walked out in overalls.
Mm-hmm. Coveralls. That was great. Why did they walk out in coveralls?
Because so we were going to go to a store in King of Prussia where they wanted to do something crazy for the walk-in.
Mm-hmm.
And I was all for it. I was like, yeah, go nuts. Buy some shit, wear some stupid shit. I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
So we got down to King of Prussia. And as soon as we parked, I realized I forgot, because we were going to go to King of Prussia and then to Delaware. We weren't coming back, so we had everything. I remembered that I forgot all my money to pay everybody
All of our tip money, yeah.
at, like hundreds of dollars
Yeah.
at the apartment. So I got to King of Prussia, and I was like, well, I got to go. Buy. You buy whatever, because now I can't.
I'm not here.
Now I have no input, whatever. Because I was going to be like, well, you can do this, this, and this. Now I have nothing. So I was like, just fuck it. I don't care. Go wild. I got to go back. So then I ran all the way to fucking back to Philly.
Northeast Philadelphia, yeah.
And then I was like, you know what, whatever. And then I went to Delaware.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So that sucked. But, yeah, so then they just went nuts. And yeah.
Would you say that was your most stressful moment?
Stressful moment? It wasn't stressful. I knew where the money was.
Okay.
If we got to the venue and then I was like, fuck, I ain't got the money, then I'd be stressful. It wasn't really stressful.
You weren't
And none of the wedding process was stressful. I found what? Yeah. Oh, licking the tail.
Mm-hmm.
I found the photographer and the DJ we found real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Found a venue that had really nice carpentry.
He's biting her butt.
Okay. She doesn't seem to mind.
Okay, continue.
It's getting in there deep.
Our cat is biting our dog's butt.
Oh, hey, Cinder. Morning. Anyway.
Okay, continue.
So, yeah, we found the venue with really nice carpets, and then
We picked our venue because of the carpets, just so everybody is aware.
it had really nice carpets.
We walked in.
I mean, it had a waterfall.
Don't go look at Dunkel looked at the carpet, was like, "Yep, this is the place."
Yeah. Had good food.
The food was very good.
So, yeah.
Nice. That's good. That's good. You weren't stressed at all. That's a
Were you
wonderful thing.
stressed?
I think that.
Like, what were you stressed over? I stress about time.
Yeah.
So, but I made it real simple. I was like, I told the people at the door, if anyone shows up late, don't let them the fuck in.
Yeah, that wasn't an issue though. We didn't really have anybody that showed up super late.
Right.
And yeah, I wasn't really stressed either. I really think that we got married when I was younger. When I was like,
yes, when you were younger.
When I
Because
was
if we're married now, even if you got married 10 minutes ago, you would have been younger.
Thank you, Captain Obvious. Okay.
You're welcome. Getting my archaeology degree.
No, I was 23 when we got married, and I think that was really helpful in the sense that it was helpful because I didn't stress out about the little things. I didn't stress about like the venue or the cake or any
Right.
of that. I was just like, yeah, that's fine.
Well, you're still that
sounds
way.
good. No, I think if we got married now, I would be a lot more stressed.
Okay.
I think that I would stress over more things.
I was thinking about that yesterday, or probably yesterday. Trying to think how long we've been together. I know people have been together longer and all that, but 12 years.
Mm-hmm.
So I was 23
Mm-hmm.
when we first got together.
Mm-hmm. I was 19.
It's crazy. That's so long ago.
It's been a wild ride. It's been a wild ride. We still got far to go though.
Yeah.
Forever.
Okay.
Forever.
Are you a vampire?
Yes.
Okay. That's been one of my things. I've always wanted to be a vampire.
Mm-hmm. If they come up with it, we'll do it. Let's do it. Vampire.
And just slaughter people?
No, I don't
want
want
to.
to.
Let's do
I'll
it.
be like Lestat, not Lestat. What was the name of Brad Pitt in?
LeFou.
Was it LeFou? What was the name of Brad Pitt's character in Interview with the Vampire?
Bitey.
It wasn't Bitey. I'm trying to remember. I legitimately can't remember what his name was, but I'll be like him.
The Kool-Aid Man.
I'll just drink from rats.
You're going to harm rats? And dogs? You're going to harm a dog.
I mean, if I'm a vampire, I got to eat somehow.
Wow.
Or else I'm going to die.
Wow, you're gonna harm a dog over a person?
Or a pig.
I would 100% harm a person over a dog.
No, maybe not dogs, but like pigs and rats and chickens. I could drink all their blood.
Where are you gonna get a rat at? Let's have this conversation. Where are you gonna get a rat at?
I don't know. Pet store?
Pet stores aren't gonna be open.
At night? It gets dark around like 8 p.m.
No, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna catch a wild rat, right?
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen a wild rat in person?
Yes.
Okay, so you know how fucking dirty they are.
Yeah.
Are you you just gonna take it home, wash it, and then bite it, or are you gonna bite through all the funk? You're gonna have to bite through all that funk. You're gonna
just take
bite
it to
a
the
dirty
bathroom,
rat.
wash it, and
What
then eat it.
bathroom? What bathroom are you going to find a rat in? Where are you going to take a rat to a bathroom?
Listen, you're talking about logistics here that I don't think I'm going to have to think of. I will find a place to wash it, and then I'll bite. Then we'll call it a day. Or just sneak onto, like, pig farms.
Pigs are dirty.
Listen,
That's what a pig is.
I'm a vampire.
They roll around in their slop all fucking day.
I'm a vampire. It doesn't matter. Diseases don't matter.
That's what you say.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to taste that shit. You're going to taste it. You're going to taste a dirty fucking rat. You're never going to forget that taste. And you're never going to want to fucking eat one again.
Okay, listen. I will figure something out. Or I'll just do what they did in True Blood and just have sex with a bunch of people and take a little bit of their blood. There you go.
Are
Just
your
enough to
fangs
say-
in your vagina?
To survive.
You're going to have
No,
sex with a bunch of people.
no.
That's what I want to hear on my anniversary podcast. I'm just going to fuck a bunch of people.
Okay. This conversation has
Romance.
gone in a direction that it shouldn't have gone in.
No, it shouldn't have. No, it shouldn't have. Thanks.
I'm sorry. You started the whole vampire
I didn't talk
thing.
about fucking everybody
Oh my god. All right, I'm done.
with my vaginal fangs.
The fangs
taking
are
their
in my
blood.
badge. Oh.
So here's the thing. Technically, you don't have to bite anybody. Hold on, I'm gonna sneeze. I feel it coming.
You look like it's coming. Bless you.
Oh, there's another one coming. I know. It's like up in my eye. Anyway, so you don't even need to hurt anybody if you're a vampire. Just eat a girl out on her period.
Ew.
What?
And that doesn't gross you out?
No.
I don't think that counts, though.
It's blood.
But it's not.
It's blood.
From all the vampire legends, it has to be like blood that's from like veins and arteries.
That is from. Where do you think blood comes from?
No, well, period blood's different. Period blood is the old blood that lines the uterus. It's old blood.
But it's still blood.
But it's old blood. And I don't think it works that way. In most vampire...
I've never seen this covered in a vampire anything. Have you?
I think they talk about it in True Blood.
Well, I don't watch that. Speaking of that, I heard something about they're doing a new thing.
They want to reboot it.
Maybe we'll talk about
Period blood.
vaginal bleeding blood.
Vaginal bleeding. But if memory serves me correct, if you go by vampire lore, it has to be fresh. And period blood is not fresh blood. It is old blood.
There's some fresh blood in there, I'm sure. I don't know.
It's old blood that is expelled from the vagina. Like it's not like cut from an artery or anything.
Fine. Find someone with hemorrhoids. Eat that ass and get your blood.
God. Oh, God.
It's like chocolate milk, but chocolate blood.
Ew. It's not
Remember, we're
chocolate. It's feces blood.
It's chocolate blood.
It's feces.
Chocolate blood. Remember, we're a clean podcast now. All right. What else you got? I don't know where.
I'm kind of addressed this, but I'll ask you this question. Do you remember seeing me in my dress for the first time?
I remember seeing you out of your dress for the first time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was it worth waiting? Because that was the tradition that I wanted. You didn't want to do that.
Yeah, I didn't care about that tradition. I don't care about many traditions.
No. But I wanted to do that.
Okay.
And I'm glad that I did that.
Good.
But was it worth waiting for you? I'm just asking you.
Well, I'll say yes. Because one, yes, and then two, I mean, it just makes you feel better about the whole tradition. So yes.
I thought it was special.
It is special.
When you first saw me walk down the aisle.
It is special.
Mm-hmm.
But you could have walked down the aisle and nothing. And then it'd be just as special for everyone.
That wasn't going to happen.
Never know. Maybe for 10 years.
No.
A nudist ceremony.
Anniversary party? No.
I'm game.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Not doing it with me.
Well, by then, maybe I'll be a vampire.
So for 10 year, what do you want to do?
A party.
Party?
But we'll be in COVID, so.
Do you want to renew our vows?
See, I don't. That's another tradition I don't really understand. Like, why? I think you just have a party.
Okay.
Rent a venue and have a party. I don't think you have to have another ceremony. I mean, why would you have to renew your vows? You renew something when something's needs refreshing.
Mm-hmm.
Do we need refreshing?
I don't think so.
I mean, if you want to, we can, but I don't see a point in renewing vows.
Okay.
Well, the highlight of our people talk about our wedding. I don't know if they still do, but they enjoyed it. It was a super short ceremony, and then everyone got fucked up.
Everyone got lit.
So why don't we just skip that first part
Litty.
and have a party?
Okay. I mean, okay.
But
we
we'll
still
talk
got
about it.
we still got 2 years.
Yeah. So nudist party.
No nudist party. Let's see that one. Oh, last thing about our wedding that I want to talk about.
Okay.
Is the thing that made you angry. but I thought it was really cute. So
Oh, okay.
My
so when
best-
it's my goddamn wedding,
my best friend Michelle,
it's when it's our wedding, we should be the people who are the important ones at a wedding.
and we were.
Okay.
So listen. It's the end of the. So my best friend Michelle, who is also one of my bridesmaids, her birthday is January 12th, which is the day after our wedding.
Yeah.
We paid for an extra hour of our reception. I do remember for that, and our reception was from 7 to 12 midnight.
Right.
At midnight, I requested that they play "Happy Birthday" for my best friend Michelle, and you got pissed.
Because it's our wedding.
But it was the very end, and a lot of people had already gone home, and like, I just wanted Michelle to have her birthday song.
I didn't get a birthday song at her wedding.
It wasn't your birthday.
I don't care. It wasn't her birthday. It was our wedding.
It was her
our
birthday
wedding.
at that point. It was
Nope.
it was January 12th at that point, and it was
It's
her
still
birthday.
our wedding. And
I'm-
she didn't sing happy birthday to me on her wedding.
I'm glad that she got a birthday song at our wedding.
It just makes her feel more special. than
And she is special.
She's not more special than our wedding day.
And she was not more special, but we got our wedding day. She just got one song in it. I think that's fair.
The song that ruined our wedding.
No, it didn't. It was all the way at the end. Most
not.
people had gone home.
Don't matter.
Yes, it does.
Doesn't matter.
It wasn't like smack dab in the middle.
Don't matter.
Our wedding day was super special, and it made her day a little more special too.
Okay.
That's it. That's all I got. Okay.
All right. So, I guess that's all.
Thanks everybody.
We had
for listening.
we done
Wait.
we forgot one last thing for our anniversary we do every year. We forgot to talk about the dinner.
We eat crabs.
Yes.
I make crabs every year for our anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
I do like a big crab boil. I finally bought a pot for that. That's a lifesaver. That
Yeah.
giant pot. Yeah, I like making. That came out of one date that we had,
Yeah.
or very early, or like our. It was a dating anniversary. We weren't even engaged at that point. It might have been like our 1 year dating anniversary. We went there. We went to Joe's Crab Shack. We had crabs, and then after we got married,
It was
you
in
were like-
Delaware.
Yep, you were like every
And I
year.
got
Let's
sick.
eat crab. Yeah.
I got sick off of that. And then we were like, well, we should do this every year. Or we talked about it, and we should do it every year. And then we decided that it would be made.
Mm-hmm.
You would make it.
Mm-hmm.
So I
Because
wouldn't
crab
get,
legs are so easy to make.
and so I wouldn't get sick. No, I think we talked about how we should do it every year, but it's expensive. And you were like, well, I can just do it at home.
Yeah, that too. Yeah,
So yeah, we just have homemade.
crab boil. I
Yeah.
do a crab boil every year with like corn.
And I only eat crab
and
one time a year,
potatoes,
and that's
yeah.
that for that.
Mm-hmm.
It's just it's one of those random fucking things that don't make any
We
sense.
just decided. I think it's great though.
Yeah,
And I usually try to buy a cake or something.
yeah. Well, ideally, what we do is have a cake from
The baker.
the place that made our original wedding cake, but then they went out of business or whatever. But that was good cake.
Oh my god, that was such good cake. I'm so sad that they went out of business.
I don't know if I think she was done. I don't know if she went out of business. She was just like, I'm
Yeah.
done, because she was old.
The original owner of the store, yeah, was very old. But God, that was such good cake though.
It was.
Such good cake.
I really want to find a comparable one, because it wasn't like, not even to the cookies and cream one or whatever. I want the lemon with the raspberry.
Mm-hmm.
That was good.
Hold on a second.
What?
I just Googled it just for the sake of trying to see if they're open.
Yeah.
Oh, well, their last post was from 2010, so probably not.
Yeah, they're not open, babe. They wouldn't have went out of business and then got back in business.
It's possible.
No.
No. All right.
Some other place has to make it. It's not like it's a crazy idea
No, and
for
I'm,
a lemon cake
I mean,
with raspberry whatever, mousse.
We had raspberry mousse. No, it's not. And I can always go to like a bakery and ask them to make a cake like that. That's
Right.
an issue. Ooh,
Ooh.
I have a friend of mine whose mom makes cakes professionally. Maybe I'll ask her.
Okay. Does she do specialty cakes?
Yeah.
Like shapes?
Yeah.
Ooh. So.
I don't know if she does shape. I don't know if she shapes the cake.
Why are you ruining things?
But she does do like special decorations and stuff.
I wanted to have a penetration cake.
No.
We'll send her mom pictures of her genitals.
No.
And then she can make the cake.
No.
Of our love.
No need.
But we need like a cream filling for that.
I mean,
Ooh,
it's raspberry
even better.
cream.
Raspberry cream would be your filling, and regular white cream would be my filling in the cake. Done. Damn, I'm a genius. Beautiful.
We need to go to an erotic bakery for that. They do have those.
The only difference between a regular bakery and an erotic bakery is
The shape.
shape. Like, there's no difference.
Okay.
I see I've won you over with this idea.
No.
That and Valentine's Day. We're changing the world.
No.
One ruined holiday at a time.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. So, anything else?
No.
Okay.
I look forward to many, 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 many more anniversaries with you.
Me too. I kind of like you, so
Oh, thanks. Kind of.
I'd like you to stick around.
I guess I kind of like you too.
Aw, I'm blushing.
Oh, cute. No, God.
See, that's the face that you love. Remember that. All right. I guess next week we'll be back, I think, to a regular podcast, even though we kind of did the same thing. Not that we have a regular podcast, because we just do whatever the fuck we want.
We do whatever.
And our listeners don't seem to care because we don't get any comments, concerns, or questions. So either we're doing something right or we're doing something wrong, and people accidentally download our podcast every week.
Either or way works for me.
At some point, me and Marshall recorded our first rant. So hopefully I can get this Patreon thing up.
Mm-hmm.
I bought more stuff from the Stuffed comic strip.
Okay.
Because they're taking all my money.
Voluntarily. You're volunteering.
Yeah. I'm throwing my money at them. But other than that, I think Marshall probably will be back next week.
Okay. Teddy and Joe want to be on.
Oh, Joe is going to be on now? Well, so that's what... Episode 20. That's this episode. So episode 21, I feel like we should be completely fucking shit-faced for. Because it's the 21st anniversary of us starting this podcast, which we started in August.
We did.
We've been going for a while.
Yeah. That's actually true.
5 months.
5 months.
Give or take.
Wow.
Because we do one a week.
I didn't even think about that.
Almost half a year.
Wow.
So, and I stopped looking at the what's it called? The statistics. But I think we're still averaging about 20 listeners, which is good.
Fine by me.
Whoever you are. But yeah, so next week, maybe, I don't know who our guest is going to be, but we only have 2 extra mics. So.
I mean, some people could share a mic too. You know that, right? Like.
I mean, I guess. But then headphones and all that, I guess we could get a splitter. I'll figure it out and see who actually wants to drink and do it.
Okay.
But yeah, we'll figure that out.
Mm-hmm.
But until then, thank you for listening. If you do have any questions, comments, concerns, if you want to be on the show in person or on the phone or whatever, reach out to us.
Mm-hmm. We take any and all guests.
Yeah, you don't have to talk about anything of importance. Just doesn't have to be anything nerdy. Could be life. We could be your counselors because we got our shit together, clearly.
Clearly.
What I would love to do, and I was going to try to get Jamie to do this, but she's not going to because she hates us and doesn't want to be on this podcast. It's what you want to hear from your best friend. I would like to have a recorded therapy session of sorts where someone tries to fix me.
Why?
I don't know.
You're not willing to do regular therapy, but you're willing to do it
I,
on
I
air?
might I might be open to regular therapy if they come here and they do it on the
Oh
podcast.
my gosh, why?
I don't know. I feel like I need something documented.
Oh, Jesus.
But we'll see.
Okay.
But okay, so we have the new Instagram, which is shaded_corner. That's Instagram. We have our emails that'll be up there, shadedcornermedia@gmail. The Facebook group. We're available on every podcast streaming thing now. We're now on Pandora and everything.
Ooh.
I don't think there's anything we're not on. So you motherfuckers should be listening.
We're fancy.
And yeah, that's about it. So
Yep.
thank you everyone, and hope
Thank you, everybody. Be safe.
you enjoy your week or your
Yeah,
day or whenever you listen to this.
Have a good one. We'll be back next week.
All right.
All right. Bye.
Sometimes when the world is so sudden and people are a bore, I go to my shaded corner, my shaded corner. A place with all my favorite toys and games and movies and more. I go to my shaded corner, my shaded corner.